I really like the Oryx. I feel like it was really stable.
I thought the Orics is awesome.
Concrete jungle, baby, where dreams are made of dust. A single wheel beneath me, maybe, gotta trust. 4 bands, I put it down. Smooth ride through this town. Oryx ride, feel the motion, feel the slide. Oryx ride, take a bite. Big Apple calling to me, this ain't no time to play. A new kind of motion sets me free every day. 4 bands, I put it down. Smooth ride through this town. Oryx ride, feel the motion, feel the slide. Oryx ride, take a bite. Big Apple calling to me, this ain't no time to play. A new kind of motion sets me free every day. 4 bands, I put it down. Smooth ride.
Man, I'll be truly honest with you guys that I really like the Oryx. I feel like it was really stable. It's a really big wheel and super heavy, but I think it was overall fun. I would buy it, but I feel like that price is kind of crazy though, to be real honest with you. But yeah, definitely the learning curve will be a little bit hard. If you're not used to riding such a size wheel, it's going to be tough. But everyone seemed to be flying on it, doing their thing. I think they all like it, man. I think it's a great, powerful wheel though. Good to see Leaper Kim actually come out with a good 22-inch wheel for once. That works. You know, unlike our past ones. Let's not bring it up, but you know, everyone who rides knows. But yeah, it's good to see them drop the Oryx. Definitely recommended by me though. For sure.
Nice. Nate, Grander Life, baby. Check out his channel. Follow him. A legend. One of the legends.
There you go, man. All right. Appreciate you.
Thanks, brother.
You got it. You got it.
I know about the
All right, y'all. We got Vegan ready to take it for a rip.
We got the record on. Oh, damn. Yes, sir. Trying out the Oryx. We have Primo in the house.
Boom. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut so you guys can hear the vegan himself.
It is heavy. I will say that.
Colorado's a mountain.
All right, let me take it out here.
Yo, this tank also came off a fast charger. I thought I was gonna get like the regular.
Okay. All right. Wow, these pads are.
They're kind of low, right?
Well, it's like I'm not going to be touching anything. Most of it's going to be coming from here.
Yeah, that's
I'm not even touching them.
what got me nervous. You see a little turny thing though, this little silver thing. Maybe if you loosen that, this will go up. Oh no, it's already up.
Yeah, this is.
Oh
cool,
shit. Okay.
But it's like right here.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Now, the thing is, I'm floating on the wheel, meaning like I'm not touching any pads whatsoever. But the wheel is smooth. Wheel is definitely smooth. Hold on. First impressions, it feels like a bigger L. It feels like a bigger Lynx. I'm saying it right off the bat. If you don't need range, I don't see why you would get this wheel and trade in the L or the Lynx. I'm being completely honest. It just feels like you go to the Lynx, you want something a little bigger, a little more range, you go to the L. You want something more range, you go to the Oryx. But it feels Sherman-like, Leaperton-like. It feels just like a Leaperton.
Question though,
Yes.
with the extra weight, do you think that this is gonna get more range than the L? Because it also weighs like what, 15, 16 pounds more?
This is what? Raw weight on this is what? 126, 127?
Yeah. And that's, I think that's without pads.
That's heavy. That's heavy.
It's gonna affect the range, I think.
But with the range, it's going to boil down to the rider. You know, how much does a rider weigh? So I think if you're going to do a range test, you would have to have two riders of the same weight, going the same speed, same distance, same terrain to figure it out. But honestly, it's like the old saying, what weighs more, a ton of feathers or a ton of steel? They both weigh the same. 130 pounds, you might as well say, once you get the pads, plus it's a lot of weight. And if you're a smaller rider, I believe you're going to have trouble getting this thing up to speed.
Look, as y'all seen, I had trouble getting it up to speed. I mean, but I weigh $170 roughly, with gear about 180. But what troubled me more was just getting on the damn wheel because my legs are so short. But for somebody his size, I think you guys would love it.
I agree with you. If you're shorter, you're going to struggle.
Yeah.
Now maybe if you get the pedal lowering kit, but again, your body's going to be sitting lower, so that means your crotch or your nuts are going to be swinging right on the screen. So, but let's try seated.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll see. I'm not as good a seated rider as you. Okay. See, this is the problem. You can definitely feel this weight. So when I'm seated riding, I can feel the wheel just wanting to freaking pull, dude. You can feel it ready to pull. Power for days, battery for days. I would say you got to get your pads locked in. Like I said, right now I'm just floating on this freaking wheel.
Well, the pads are not to your
Not at all.
Yeah, and they weren't to mine either, and that really had an effect.
I don't have anything bad to say for first impressions. Well, I do. Price is one, and then just the weight, dude. I don't want a 130-pound wheel. I don't. I would take something like the Extreme Bull Max, weight-wise, than something that weighs 130 pounds. Me personally, I'm just saying.
That was a big factor in me going with the Max over the GT Pro Plus. Was it weighs a lot less.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
It's the weight. It's the weight. I mean, I rode it seated, but it still needs to be set up better for me.
But if you got used to it, though, you'd be fine. Like, you could get used to it like within 100 miles.
Yeah, I just jumped on it.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing wheel. Feels great. Power for days, battery for days. You definitely want to set it up. It's not something you just want to jump on and start evil Knievel and Duke boying it around.
No.
You know? Wow. Try this again. I can literally feel the wheel taking off of me on it. That was the crazy part, man. Yeah.
Have you ever ridden? What's the biggest wheel you've ridden before this one?
I'm not sure what the ET Max weighs. I rode the V13. My EX20 weighs 104 pounds. So with all the goodies on it, you're talking about 107, 108. Rode the EX30. But from now on, for me, all my future wheels have to weigh under 100 pounds. I don't want anything over 100 pounds. That's why I like the Lynx a lot.
Yeah.
So that's just me, though.
This is the wheel he's talking about. Lynx.
There she is. Yeah, I'm a little wobbly riding seated, but you can literally feel this thing. I know I look like a circus clown riding this thing seated, but you can literally feel it just wanting to take off. That's incredible though. It really, really is.
What up, fellas? Orics.
Is that the C8?
Orics, meet Sherman now.
The C8, baby. The
C8.
That wheel is nasty, dude. I love that wheel.
Does it feel good?
It feels good, man. It feels good. A little heavy, but it feels good.
Fucking truck, man.
It is. Semi, baby.
Yeah, I want it. I want it.
Semi. Let me get another. I'm not the most stylish rider, you know.
Me neither.
Sort of zombie-like, but hey, it works for me. But solid construction, great seat, great handle. Everyone knows about the kickstand that's retractable. This is the knobby tire. I'm going to take the street tire for a quick zip. Great pedals. Not a big fan of having the red lights on the front, but I'm sure.
I hear they're changing that for the next
okay.
for the batches coming out next ones.
Look at this tire, bro. 23-inch freaking tire. It's almost as wide as the tires on my car, dude. These jump blocks, toe locks, they feel better than the ones that I had on the Orics. I mean, on the links. They feel better than the ones I had on my links. It's a different shape. They're
It's kind of low. You can't really lock in.
Yeah.
Depending on those shoes you're wearing or even the size of your feet.
But you definitely want to make sure your pads are set up for you on this thing. It's a lot of weight to be slapping around. Feel a dip? Did I feel a freaking dip, dude? I don't know. Dude, I think I felt a dip.
Oh. What, when you were turning?
Yeah, the pedal, I don't know, man. Let's see.
Another truck. Another truck. I love these.
Yeah, I don't know. It might have been, but I felt the pedals hit. Maybe I think when this thing accelerates, it probably tilts the pedals forward. Yeah, I definitely felt it dip down. But again, I think that's just lubricant. Yeah, baby. She got some hips, she got some ass, and she's ready to dash. I kid you not, dude. This thing will go. It will go. It will go. I'm not going to be the rider to do that. Everyone knows I'm a cruise rider. But so dude, let me ask you, because I know you're an extreme bull. I like extreme bull as well. What do you think though, as far as
I thought the Orics, honestly, is awesome. I think even me being as short as I am, I think if I got used to it, I put like 50 miles on it, I'd be very comfortable.
Yeah.
Especially seating, I felt like it was in the Cadillac, you know? Really, I like it, man. I like it.
Wow.
I'll admit when I'm like, full of shit. And the Orics is a badass wheel, bro.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. It's just something that's going to take some miles to get used to. Now, for city riding, I wouldn't want to ride it in the city. I'm being completely honest. But if you're riding it out in the country, if you're riding baldy rides in California and stuff, or if you need something where you're going to need open road speed, this is the wheel for you. But this isn't something you want to keep packing in a car. This thing is big as my car. But it feels good though. Yeah, this thing is nice. It's nice. Got to commit on the turn.
This is your wheel, you know what?
All right, come on.
Sensei.
This is the aftermath of the accident between the Sherman L and the Oryx. When you look at both wheels, I mean, you really can't tell anything's wrong with it. I think both EUCs did suffer some pedal damage, but the Oryx took the most internally. The wheel would power on, but it would not balance, so we don't know if it's the control board or the hall sensor. I think Ronan will let us know the extent of the damage on a future video. But overall, you know, it was a great demo. I just feel bad for Ronan. I know a lot of work goes into it, and to have it end this way could be pretty rough. But again, a big thank you to you, Ronan. Appreciate all that you do. But that's it. Like, if you look at this thing, this was a 1 in a million shot. Otherwise, I mean, if you're looking at both units, there was like really no damage on the outside. But that thing must have just hit right on the bullseye when that L struck that Oryx in order for this to happen. So you can see everybody looking around trying to figure out what it is, but they could not get the wheel to balance. So hopefully find out the full extent of it on a later post or later video by Ronan.
No, this one did not.
This is the lone wolf Oryx right here, the survivor.
Still a work of art, that wheel, man.
This is my quick rip around on the Oryx with a street tire. And I just want to apologize if you see like a little blur in the camera. I had put on a wind muff, dead cat, and the edge of it could be seen by the lens. I didn't even notice that. I thought it was going to be out of the way, so you'll see this little mark on the screen. But I still feel like the quality of the image is good enough that we could use this. But I do like the feel of the street tire better than the knobby. I ride street mostly anyway, so it felt more comfortable. It just seemed like the Oryx was more connected to the road with the street tire. Makes it more nimble. So I really like that. And you can see here I'm getting more comfortable on the wheel. Like I said, if I was to have this wheel and ride it for like a week, I would be more than okay, you know, zipping around, slipping and dipping on this thing. But really good wheel. I mean, if I had to nitpick anything on it, I would say why didn't Librachem, and this is so minor, but why didn't they update the screen on the Oryx? I mean, you're paying all that money for the wheel, and it still has that same, you know, Librachem screen on it. I think they could have did better with that, but that's a very fine nitpick to find something wrong with the wheel. Of course, the price. I wouldn't drop that much money on a wheel. Again, if you can, more power to you. I'm just saying that's my personal preference. I'm not going to drop that much on a wheel, but the wheel felt great. I think anyone that gets this wheel will be happy, but you just have to figure out what your riding style is. Okay, it's a tall unit, and I think that if you're a shorter rider, you might have some issues with clearance, you know what I mean, as far as between your body and the wheel. I think we can see that when Primo was on it. But you'll be happy if you get it. I just don't see this wheel as a wheel that you want to put in your car, you know, and travel somewhere. I mean, if you have a truck or something. But for me, I have a coupe, so throwing this thing in the hatch is just not, it's just not going to happen. So I think you just have to know, you know, if you're an open road rider, you do a lot of miles, this wheel would be great. But if you're a person that has to pick it up, to get it upstairs or to put it on a train, on a bus, or what have you, this might not be the wheel for you. I'm just saying. It's, you can feel the weight. 130 pounds is 130 pounds. I don't care how you try to word it. You will feel the weight. And this is the thing that you have to understand about riding. You might start off riding this wheel fine, but after you get to like the 15th or 20th mile, you will start to feel the weight because your body's going to start getting fatigued. Some get fatigued sooner than others, but you understand what I'm saying. And once that fatigue sets in, your legs get tired, your quads and your ankles and things, that's when you start to make sloppy mistakes. And that's when a wheel that's heavy in weight can become a nuisance to you on the road. So you have to be very careful with that. You have to allow more room for you to stop. But overall, I was happy with the Oryx. It's not something that I would buy, but if you're a long distance rider like Marty and Roger and the Cali crew, and even a lot like Dust Shorts and a lot of New York riders, they do some serious rides, the Oryx is for you.
Concrete jungle, baby, where dreams are made of dust. A single wheel beneath me, maybe, gotta trust. 4 bands, I put it down, smooth right through this town. Oryx ride, feel the motion, feel the slide. Oryx ride, take a bite. Big Apple calling to me, this ain't no time to play. A new kind of motion sets me free every day. 4 bands, I put it down, smooth right through this town. Oryx ride, feel the motion, feel the slide. Oryx ride, take a bite. Apple calling to me, this ain't no time to play. A new kind of motion sets me free every day. 4 bands, I put it down, smooth right through this town. Oryx ride, feel the motion, feel the slide. Oryx ride, take a bite. Feel the motion, feel the slide. Oryx ride.